So today we're going to talk about our favorite books. It's called The Way Above the Sky by Hanna Alkaf.
So Hanna Alkaf, she's a Malaysian writer, and this is her debut. So if you guys have not read it yet, please read it because it's so good. It's a Malaysian book. It's about Malaysia. I'm so proud of Hanna, and you guys should show some support.
Yeah. Okay, so the story is about this girl called Melati Ahmad. So, and also it happened during the 13th May of 1969, after the 1969's general election, which during that the opposition gained more seats than the ruling party. Things happen. There's a tragedy which involved mostly Chinese and Malays. Okay. So what we love about this book, because it's really hit home. One thing, it's about Malaysia. So it's really like when you read it, kan, you macam, even though it's a tragedy that during that days lah, it's a tragedy, but you feel like, oh, this is our home.
Yeah.
You know.
So it happened because of politics.
Yeah.
So like orang yang patut jaga kita were just too busy with their position, their power, and tertinggal orang kat bawah, which is us lah, right? But it shows that we always come together during difficult times. So I like the part where Melati went to the auntie's house, and then auntie tu macam dia nak selamatkan semua orang, macam siapa-siapa datang di rumah dia, sampai satu hari bangun pagi macam ada this Indian auntie and then this Chinese auntie, and Melati Malay. Of course, in Malaysia we know we are multicultural. We're proud to admit that we're multicultural, multilingual, multiracial. Tak semestinya kita sentiasa happy je. There are times yang it gets tough, even now, even these days. But I think itulah tanggungjawab kerajaan sebenarnya, nak kena jaga their people. But in the book, it shows how our people just come together and helped out each other.
Even masa Melati tumpang Vince pun, the driver was Singh.
Not Indian. Okay, yeah.
He's a Singh. So macam you see, like even in difficult times, if you are believe in kindness, there's still hope.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna say. That's the only thing lah. Even during difficult time, if you are still hoping, keep your faith and keep trying your best, things will go better. The thing yang I paling suka dalam buku ni, because Melati Ahmad, she have OCD. So for those who want to know what it feels like to have OCD, like how do their brain, how do their thoughts work, kan, you boleh baca. Because masa first I baca ni, I tak boleh put down the book because it really mess up with my mind actually. Because I don't know how to explain. You have to read it, because bila I baca pun I macam, oh shoot, macam I tak boleh stop. Like it made me think stuff, and it doesn't stop. The way she wrote the book, she wrote the thought of Melati, sangat intense. Sangat intense for me. Macam why, macam what if this happen? What if this happen? Macam if I didn't do this, this will happen. Macam macam very.
I mean, I don't know how it feels to have OCD. I don't think I've ever met anyone with OCD before, but it really puts the disorder into perspective. Because the thing about mental health is that you always think, oh, that person's just weird. Macam orang tu pelik lah, dia tu perangai dia macam tu. But then the way Hanna explains it, and through Melati, is that it's like you overthink things, and it's a mental illness lah. Macam you kalau tak buat satu benda tu, something bad will happen. So macam you kena buat. Lepas tu cara you buat tu pun macam kena ada cara dia. Kalau tak buat ikut turutan tu, kalau tak ikut cara tu, macam something bad will happen juga, kan. So kita tahu yang, well, mental health is mental health lah, because it's always I think these days tak ada alasan for you to be ignorant about it, because there's literally so many people talking about it. But tu
banyak website you can
website awareness, kan. This was in 1969. Of course, mental health awareness was very limited. So
we have this, like for Malays lah, we have this belief yang macam, oh, if that person is weird, something, like
gangguan
kan, macam ada hantu yang duduk dekat dia.
So dia memang macam, so kita tak rasa benda tu satu penyakit. Kita rasa benda tu macam alah dengar-dengar ada je, alah perangai macam tu
tak apa,
kan.
paling like the worst scenario is pergi jumpa bomoh, halau dia hantu
kan.
semua.
She puts into perspective lah how an OCD person lives and how they think and what their lives look like. It was never easy for her to live with this disorder. She was always, and dia pun sendiri rasa macam stress, macam kenapa lah dia kena buat macam ni, kenapa dia macam tu. Tapi
but then dia tak boleh nak stop.
dia didn't stop sebab dia rasa macam every time dia buat something atau dia tak buat something, dia rasa macam okay, nanti mak dia mati, mak dia jatuh, mak dia sakit, atau nanti rumah terbakar apa semua kan. So again, I've never met anyone with OCD, but I think, you know, I have a bit of understanding lah of how they think and why do they do the things they do. I guess it's also a bit of superstitious juga lah. Our culture is very heavily influenced on superstitions, but I guess nowadays with more awareness and more knowledge, kita rasa macam benda tu tak ada kena-mengena pun. It's just us, it's just our belief, our simple minds yang playing tricks on us kan. After reading the book, Ika told me, she's like, oh, if me and Ika were at the theatre, macam I selamat, Ika dah mati lah.
I Melayu gila muka. So confirm I will be Melati's friend and Almas will be Melati. Like
Safia.
Seriously. Yeah, I adalah Saf. I adalah one of the people was killed during the first chapter, is it?
Yeah.
The first chapter. I mati dah awal. Awal chapter lagi dah mati.
When she said that, I was like, I gelak tau. Tapi bila I fikir balik kan, macam I rasa I selamat sebab, and it's just because of my fair skin, my eyes and so macam
because you look Chinese.
Because I look Chinese kan, which kind of sucks lah, because I'm Malay and I'm proudly Malay, fully Malaysian. So just because I look a certain way, like you're gonna judge me a certain way, and I selamat, you mati. First chapter gone.
But then one thing about this book I really suggest to you, because one thing it's about Malaysia, about our like history, and then another thing because of Melati Ahmad. Because if you want, you know, like this is the closest that I can get to understand OCDs. Okay, because after reading this, I did my some of my small research lah. So I searched a website, it's called ocdtypes.com. So actually there's a lot of OCD, not just yang macam jenis macam nak perfect je, no, tak. Benda tu, yang tu I rasa macam very simple, macam sangat mild OCD. So macam Melati Ahmad ni like
chronic,
dia ada teruk, dia severe. So bila I baca dalam website tu, so banyak, like there's a lot of types. OCD types, according to this ocdtypes.com, dia ada types of obsession dengan types of compulsion. So macam Melati Ahmad ni, dia ada obsession and she also have compulsion. Tahu, dia ada dua-dua. So some people macam yang macam biasa kita tengok tu is, we call it compulsion according to this website lah, ordering and arranging. So maksudnya dia macam nak kalau tinggi ni semua. Tu macam for me it's just like one compulsion. So macam Melati Ahmad ni, dia ada compulsion and then dia ada obsession. Obsession dia macam dia tak boleh like causing harm by accident contohnya. So contoh kalau dia tak buat compulsion dia, contoh macam checking or repeating something kan. So kalau tak buat benda tu, dia rasa dia causing harm by accident to someone. Tahu. So if you want to know, like if you have a friend who diagnosed with OCD, so I really hope that you will get into this website. Like we will put the link down below, so you can learn more about them. Like you can help them, maybe like at least try to understand
them. Yeah.
At least. So that's why I like this book so much. And also because the writers is Malaysian.
Yeah, like
it's really hard tau.
It's international.
It's
so internationally good. Damn.
So yeah, that's all from us.
Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video.
Don't forget to read.